I'm so glad you're here following me on YouTube. The next 5 minutes, I'll talk about when the family life is so hard. When kids or grown-ups is having either ADHD or autism. In my family, we are 5 persons, 2 grown-ups and 3 kids, and 2 of the kids is having both ADHD and autism. In my life, I have again and again and again tried to connect all my family members. They should all be together, because that is what the norm have told me is how it should be. You eat together, you talk together, you play together, you look at a movie together, you do things together, you take a trip in the forest together, you do things together. And I tried and I tried and I tried, and it was so hard. My family wanted to do it, and they still want to do it because they know it makes me happy. But actually it doesn't make me happy more than the first 2 minutes, because then I realize how hard it is for all of them. How hard they must work to make it work. Work to make it work. Because, for example, breakfast. Breakfast is the time before my kids is having their Ritalin, their medicals for ADHD. And it is the worst time at the whole day for them, because they had to look forward to a day filled with stress, and they don't know exactly yet what is going to happen, and they have no medication in their body, so they are their hyperactivity is exploding, and they are stressed, so there are many small conflicts, and if I walk away from the table for just 30 seconds, there will be a conflict. If I do that I put all the kids around the same table before medication. And I was suffering, because what a mother was I if I couldn't put my family together without conflicts. And how did I raise those kids if I couldn't leave them for 30 seconds without they were fighting? But then we took a talk with one at a time. Say, what is most difficult for you? And the oldest one of my sons, he said, I can't sit at the breakfast table because my legs is so long that it is so easy to touch my brother at the other side of the table. And I can't do it. I can't help it. I'm so angry when they touch me, and I can't stop teasing them, touching them, pulling them, doing something to them. So he knew when I said good morning, he knew now I'm having conflicts, and my whole day will be chaos and everything. We say, what can we do? Well, you could tell me that I was allowed to eat on my room. Well, I said, that no way. I think he was about maybe 8, maybe 10 years old then. And that was a time when I wanted him to learn more and more about being socialized and not eating alone on his room. I thought it was a terrible thought. But people around me said, try it. And we did. We brought the breakfast to his room with the pills and everything. And when he came out 30 minutes later or 15 minutes later, he was happy. He was wearing his clothes. He was ready, finished eating, and he was ready for this day. I had so much fear about we were ruining him, but we were saving the morning for all of us. That learned me that I shouldn't act only about after what the norm is telling me. I should act regardless of the norms. I should act out from my family's need, and then I should be proud of it, not ashamed of it, but proud of it, because what I was doing was that I was putting my kids' need over my needs. And I hope these 5 minutes can make a difference and maybe help you to see that it isn't all the norm from the world you can use in your family. You have to find your own in your family. And taking care of special needs doesn't mean that you're ruining your kids. It means that you tell them that they are important and their needs are important more than your needs is important. Hi from me.